It takes just 15 minutes to fly from Key West, Florida to Havana, Cuba. But it's taken over 50 years for this flight to take place, even though President Obama gave permission for the resumption of commercial flights in 2011. The rules are strict. Just 10 passengers and crew are allowed to make the journey at any one time from Key West, and if U.S. citizens want to disembark, they need to be involved in an official cultural exchange program or have close relatives on the island. However, tens of thousands of Americans have been traveling to Cuba each year from other airports since the restrictions were reduced. Some 450,000 in 2012, some 350,000 of whom were Cuban Americans. It was a point made by the U.S. Secretary of State in November.
Each year, hundreds of thousands of Americans visit Havana, and hundreds of millions of dollars in trade and remittances flow from the United States to Cuba. We are committed to this human interchange.
That statement, along with the relaxation of rules by both the U.S. and Cuba for Cubans visiting the U.S., have led to speculation that the embargo may soon be lifted. But some veteran observers of relations between the two countries say that's unlikely to happen soon.
In order to lift the embargo, the administration would have to go to Congress, and it can't even get a budget passed that's serious. The government gets shut down. Can you imagine what would happen if the embargo question came up and the right-wingers in Congress would start a feeding frenzy?
Nonetheless, the recent handshake between Presidents Obama and Castro once again stoked speculation that things were changing. Experts say only concrete action in the coming year will prove that is really so.
First thing would be, in fact, getting Cuba off the terrorism list. There is no basis any longer for them to be on the list. Even the State Department recognizes that in the annual report. And there is a possibility that that might happen because Cuba has been very important in the negotiations between the FARC in Colombia and the Colombian government.
They add that only when Cuba is certain that the U.S. is not pursuing regime change in Havana will relations normalize between these two close geographical neighbors. Shihab, Rattansi, Al Jazeera.